Hello YouTube, my name is Mr. Mizzle, or Ghost, or B. Busha, um, whatever you want to call me. I go by many aliases. I'm mostly known as the original Ghost on Discord. I am a C-sharp software engineer, and today I'm showcasing the latest tool that I've created. I've spent a couple months working on this, and I'm just really excited to share this with the world. So the tool is called PhantomLink. Now, what it does is it acts like an external Unity Explorer. If you're familiar with Unity Explorer, you already know what it is. If you're not, then I'll just give you a brief rundown. Basically, Unity Explorer acts as a runtime debugging tool. So you get into the game with this mod installed, and you'll have a nice little UI where you can explore the scene, the objects in the scene, and you can also explore all the types and classes and methods and just generally learn about how the game works at runtime without using, some CPU heavy debugging tool and reverse engineering the entire exe. It just makes it a lot easier, and without reverse engineering the assembly C# DLL, because as we know with Unity games, they use that to hold most of the game logic, for mono at least. In IL2CPP, it's a bit different, but that's a whole different video. It's a whole different video. Today we are looking at PhantomLink. This is a tool that I've been working on. It consists of two parts. The first one is going to be the mods. Now these are the melon loader mods that you're actually going to be loading into the game to connect to my tool here. It needs these. Without these, it doesn't know where the game is, what the game code is. Necessary. So the first thing we're going to do is copy the folder into your game folder, like so. So you see, put the folder here in wherever the game exe is, right? Now we're going to want to go into the mods folder. Oh, nope, actually, let me go back a step because I forget that some people may not be used to this. First, you want to install Melon Loader. You can do that with the Melon Loader installer or just downloading it offline. My tool is supporting versions 5.5 through 0.71, so it supports, pretty old versions up to the newest version, and I will be updating it for all newer versions that come out as well. So once you install Melon Loader, you're going to want to run the game. When you run the game, you're going to get a little terminal that pops up, and it looks like this. And what we need is right here. We're just going to let it run long enough to get runtime type for mono games. That's going to tell us which DLL we want to use. I suggest you waiting till this says mods loaded, and then once it says mods loaded, go ahead and just close it, because we don't need it anymore. So let's just wait. Some errors are normal. Not all. It doesn't work perfectly with all games, so we see the mod that I have in the game. This is another mod I made. Not supposed to see that. Anyways, so game's fully loaded with Melon Loader. Perfect, now we can close it. We are now going to go into our PhantomLink folder that I had you paste here. Alright, go into the mods. So we seen that it was net35, so that's the one we want to get. Go ahead, copy that one into the mods folder inside of the game directory. So it's going to be the game name and then mods. It should be near the Melon Loader folder. Alright, so we have that pasted in. Perfect. Now we're going to run the tool. Now, from my testing, you can run it in whichever order you would like. I prefer running the tool first and then running the game. So now that the tool is open, we're going to go ahead and click on the game here and get the game running. And as soon as the game starts up, you should see this say connected to game. And that is perfect. Oh, it may say not connected when loading through different scenes. That's perfectly fine. It's normal. As long as it says connected by the end. So let me go up and get you guys a split view so you can see the game as well. Let me just put the game in windowed mode. Windowed. Okay. Oh, I have to change the resolution. There we go. Okay. So, we have the game here now. We're going to go ahead and just play the game. We're going to start the game like normal. I'm just going to put that away for now. Put it down here. Act like you didn't see that. Alright, so now that we're in the game, we're gonna go ahead and go to PhantomLink. Alright, so we have the tool opened up here. Let me go ahead and make this smaller. We can see it interact with the game. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. So, oh, whoops, sorry. There we go. Oh, we have all of our stuff here. First thing, once you're in the game, you're going to notice that it says unknown or not bound for these. That's fine. Go ahead and just click on refresh so it can find most of them. Alright, and see, now we found the camera. Since we found the camera, let's go ahead and test out a feature. So let's go zoom out. Alright, well, we seen something happen in the game there, but it didn't exactly zoom out, did it? No. Let's try first person. Oh, looks like the game crashed. Hey, look at that. Not all tests can be perfect. So let's go ahead and close the game and restart it. Alright, sorry about that, thank you. So, let's go ahead and click disconnect to make sure our tools... Yeah, see, it looks like our tools actually fully failed there. Let's look at the logs to see what happened. Okay, it should be fine. Let's go ahead and just try and restart the game, leaving the tool open. It should work. It should auto-detect the game again and then reconnect. Oh, no. Disconnect. Oh, looks like I found an actual bug. Alright, so now I get to show you that it does work if you start the game first. So you'll see the game is constantly looking for the connection. So all we gotta do now is go back to the tool, open it back up. This tool is in early access, so there will be errors. There we go, connected to the game, we got the character, perfect. Alrighty, so let's go back to the game itself. Let's get back into the level. Alright, once we're in the level, let's go ahead and explore Object Finder. So, as you can see, this does go through and just find all the objects that are in the game. Now look at the scene browser, refresh scene. Oh, look at that, we have the base scene. And we can get the active object, it tells us how many are there. Beautiful. Scene hierarchy. Now this one is one of my favorites. I do know the white text on white background needs to be fixed. I'm gonna fix that. I'm probably gonna make the text black. But let's look at base v2 here and just go load roots. So what load roots is going to do, it's actually going to load all of the root objects in that scene in the same hierarchy that the scene created it in. And you can switch between them. It'll clear it out and load the new ones. Let's see, I just seen it. Here we go. Player storage, perfect. So not only does it like get these components, it'll actually go through arrays and list the stuffs that are in that array for you. So basically right here you see that I do have to fix the smushing, but I have right here, you know, my inventory items, and if I truly wanted to, let's say bullet AR, I have it selected. Let's see if I can find the clone button. Here it is, duplicate. Success. So now let's refresh and load roots again. And now if I go to player storage, oh wait, I'm on the wrong scene, whoops. So now if I go to player storage again, inventory, should see a bullet AR here near the top, and we should find another bullet AR somewhere. Oh wait, so these items can actually be stacked, so that one was a bad example because these items stack. So it probably just stacked. However, if I go to the actual game screen and open up my inventory here for you. Here we are. Standard bullet AR. Not sure if you can read how many there are, but that says 16. Oops. So yeah, it says I have 16. So let's go back to this and just click on that and then go to duplicate. See if it does actually duplicate it. See if I have 17 afterward. I really need to fix the smushing in the UI because it's really hard to... Here we go. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. So now let's go and look. We have 16 in our inventory. Let's open our inventory back up. Oh, it looks like the duplication did not work. That's noted. Okay. See? I'm glad I'm doing this video. It's helping me find stuff that I need to fix. So let's just move on to the factory browser. This just is supposed to be something to help you find items or spawn methods, help you find how the game spawns stuff. So this is the type browser. The type browser lets you view all of the in-game types for easy editing. So let's just search for inventory. Alright, so we see a lot of Steam stuff here. We can go ahead and, oh look, perfect, just the inventory. Let's browse that and see what we can find. Enumerate. Oh, look at that, we found a bunch of different stuff here. So this is showing everything inside of my inventory and all active instances. So I found an instance named inventory down here that is active. So I'm gonna go ahead and load that instance, see what we can find inside of it. It looks like there's a lot of stuff here. Pretty cool, am I right? But let's look for something. Let's see if I can't find... There we go, cached weight. 0. Now let's go down to the inventory down here and load that one. Cached weight 124.99. Now let's go and look at our weight in game. Ooh, 2084.6. Wow. Let's go back to our type inspector here and just hit 0 and click enter and then update it. See what it updates to. Okay. So now we want to go to the properties and look at the cached weight. So we can actually hit set selected and then hit 0 on our keyboard and ooh, property is not writable even though it says it's writable. Good to know. Let's see about this. Can we set this at all? Interesting. Basically, that's all this tool is it allows you to... Whoops, I just closed it entirely. It allows you to look through the game and just debug it while it's running. That is a common error of the non-enumeratable. So you just want to find one that does have an instance. There we go. We're going to go ahead and load this one and look at the methods. And look at this. We found add item. So we can save that method or invoke selected with certain parameters. So let's say, let's just give it an item ID 1408 and invoke it, see what happens. Oh, cast errors, got it. Okay, we'll move on to the classes. This is the same thing as the type browser, except for it views from classes instead of types. so you can view that class and then the types inside of that class. Look at that, my character, player character. And it also has a browser and inspector, and the inspector and browser do similar to the, actually I'm just noticing that both buttons are the same exact thing. They do the same thing, they open the same window. So, that's pretty cool. So all really this tool is it allows you to just get all the methods and stuff from the game. So yeah, and it has an in-house Harmony patcher. So you patch the assembly type method and choose whether it's enabled. Looks like patch type isn't. Looks like I can't select any patch types, gotta fix that too. Awesome. But yeah. So thank you for looking at this tool, and thank you for sticking around the last 16.5 minutes. I hope that you enjoy my tool. There will be a download link in the description below. Have a good day.